Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back to Miss Eva's kitchen. So I do want to say today we are going to make red chili chicken enchiladas. These are a major staple in most Hispanic households, you guys. So please stay tuned. You're going to love the sauce. You're going to love everything about it. It's super simple, super easy. Most people make them, different. There's green enchiladas, there's red enchiladas, there's just different kinds of enchiladas. So I have to say, I love the way I make my enchiladas. They're super flavorful and super tasty. So stay tuned and I will show you how I make them. Okay, you guys, so here is the chilies that we're gonna need for today. This is basically the ingredients we're gonna need for the enchilada sauce. So right here we have 1/4 of an onion. We have 2 garlic cloves. We have 7 to 8 chili pods. This is New Mexico chili pods. We have 2 chile anchos and we have 4 chile de árbol. These are probably going to give you the most heat out of all. If you do not like a spicy chili, then I would probably recommend taking those out because you'll still get a nice red sauce with these. So what we're going to do is go ahead and boil this, and it doesn't take too long. And then we have our spices. So right here we have salt. We have 1/4 of salt, 1/4 of black pepper, 1/4 you want oregano, but it has to be Mexican oregano. You don't want to get Italian oregano because it's going to give you a whole different taste. And we have cumin. So right now I have my chicken boiling right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let that cook. So the key to cooking is multitasking. So right now we're gonna let our chicken finish and we'll get started on our chili pods, cleaning out the seeds, and then we'll get those to boiling. So let's get started. And sometimes it's hard to clean them, so if you got a little kind of break them apart a little, that's okay. So now that our chicken's done, we're gonna go ahead and strain it and let it cool so we can shred it. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead and rinse these chili pods. So I'm gonna put them in a strainer, rinse them, and then we're gonna go ahead and boil them. So we're gonna go ahead and put everything into the pot. Put the onion, we're gonna put the 2 garlic cloves. We're also gonna put 1 to 2 Roma tomatoes, but it depending on the size. So if it's about, I would say a large, I'd put 1. If they're pretty small, go ahead and put 2. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna fill this up with water and we're gonna get it boiling. On to boil. So our next step is we're gonna go ahead and get our tortillas and we're gonna go ahead, I want to say deep frying, but what our plan is, we're not trying to make them hard. We're just trying to lightly soak them with the hot oil just so we can roll them up. I do like to use canola oil. I do see some people like to use olive oil. Olive oil isn't really meant for deep frying because once it hits a certain temp, it is actually more harmful to you than beneficial. So you want to use this because it's meant for deep frying and it can sustain like high heats. So let's try that. Yeah, we're just trying to allow our tortilla to absorb some of the oil, but also to get soft, okay? We're trying to fry them. We're just trying to moisten them up. And we're just allowing it to sit in the oil for about a few seconds. Why we do that is just so the tortilla is easy to work with without breaking. These look like they're just about done. The tomato looks pretty done. So yeah, I think we're about ready. This doesn't take too long to make. They get pretty soft pretty quick. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the burner off. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and scoop everything out and put it into the blender. What we're gonna do is go ahead and get a cup. Go ahead and dish out about a cup of the juice in. Now we're gonna go ahead and put our salt, cumin, Mexican oregano, and your pepper. And we're gonna go ahead and pour everything in there. And now we're gonna blend it. Here's our chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and shred it up real quick. We got this all shredded. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic. You're gonna just keep swiping through just so it can strain faster. Do you see, you can see like the little chili pods, like the pilling. And if it doesn't feel like it's going faster, it might be too thick, and you can always use a little bit of the water that you use to boil your chilies. I like to save a little bit of that just in case if I need it. Okay, so here's a little bit of that juice. You pour a little bit of that in there. It will help it go faster. Kind of thin it out. And the key is just to keep moving. Okay, we basically reached the end, but do you see all that? It's all chili pod peeling. And you don't want that to be in your sauce. Do you see that? We're gonna go ahead and start dicing up our fixings for our enchiladas. Fresco, so we're going to go ahead and shred up our queso fresco. We're getting ready because we're going to start assembling our enchiladas. Okay, here is our enchilada sauce. Here's our chicken, our cheese, our tortillas. Is our toppings. Put some chicken in. Go ahead and get some queso fresco. And we're going to roll it. Okay. And you're going to do that a few more times for this. Queso fresco. Okay, here's my enchiladas. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of that enchilada sauce. We're gonna top it off like that. Okay guys, we are all done. Look at that gorgeousness.